What's up, YouTube? What's up, Facebook? Uber 757. All Uber and Lyft drivers go to heaven. Please like, comment, and subscribe. This one I call Don't Do It. There's two parts to this. The first Don't Do It is never pick up a customer unless you get the customer through the Uber, Lyft, Triad, or other app like Juno in New York City. Don't do it. The reason you shouldn't do it is this. If something happens and you get into an accident, your insurance will probably not cover it. Now, Uber and Lyft do have insurance to help cover drivers, which is good. But based on what I've read and seen, you're going to have to pay like about $2,000 for a deductible before anything happens. I don't have $2,000 normally just sitting around, and most of you don't. So you're still screwed. So don't do it. But Uber 757, they offer me $50. I understand, $50 real quick, take it around the block. But if something happens, that $50 isn't going to get your car fixed. That $50 isn't going to pay for a lawyer if needed. That $50 isn't going to help you. But Uber 757, they offer me $100. I have to say, I think about that one for a second. But then say, damn, common sense has to kick in, because even that $100 won't help you. Okay? And I've been offered before money, okay? Don't do it. What I typically do if someone offers me money like that, I say, look, sir, I appreciate it. Look, ma'am, I appreciate it. But you need to request a ride from me through the app. So download the Uber or Lyft app and do that. And then I move along to the next person, because usually they don't have the app already downloaded. Usually they're not ready to go. So I tell them just download the app, and I go on to my next customer. Unless, of course, I have to be standing there and I don't get a ping, then I'll help them. But if I get a ping, I'll tell them, hey, gotta go, and I'm rolling. So don't be out here riding dirty, not doing what you're supposed to do. Your insurance probably won't cover it if something happens, and Uber's $2,000 or Lyft's $2,000-ish deductible probably won't help you at all, because you ain't got $2,000, right? Most of you don't. I know I don't. Working on it though. Next thing, don't do. Y'all know that I drive tour buses for a living. Cannot tell you who I drive for here in the 757. If you know, please do not mention it, because I don't want that out for various reasons. But today, while I was driving a wonderful group of people to Yorktown today, where the construction starts on the 64, I had a Nissan Versa and a Mercedes-Benz try to squeeze in on my left side. I'm already rolling. I'm 55 miles an hour as I'm supposed to be in the work zone. And at the last minute, they tried to squeeze in. So that Versa found himself illegally off onto the shoulder. And the Mercedes-Benz had a little more sense, but not much. Backed off, went behind a commercial vehicle, went into the right lane, and there's a tractor-trailer there. The tractor-trailer had pulled up a little bit, and the Mercedes-Benz squeezed basically just about under the back end of the tractor-trailer and right in front of my commercial vehicle. If something happened, I would have had like no time, because they're both were being jackasses. So don't do that either. You say, well, I'm going to sue Uber 757, truck hit me. What some of you idiots don't understand is this. If you are out here driving like a jackass and you make contact with a commercial vehicle because you're being a jackass, most of you cannot afford the type of legal fight and lawyers that it will take to get you what you want, even though you don't deserve it because you were driving like a jackass. These tour companies and these trucking companies, commercial companies in general, have money. They can hire lawyers with experts in every single field you can think of. They can examine the skid marks on the road, examine tire patterns, other telltale signs that when you make your bullshit complaint after cutting someone off, and you say the truck driver, the bus driver, when you are being a jackass, these people are trained and experienced. They can tell when you're bullshitting. A lot of the Virginia State Troopers can tell when you're bullshitting. A couple of them are acquaintances of mine. They can tell when you are bullshitting. State police and or troopers in other states, including Canada, can tell often when you're bullshitting. Now, if it was something that's off, there was the commercial driver's fault, and of course they'll write him a citation, and that commercial driver will have a bad day. But for y'all to go out here and drive stupid around these commercial vehicles, buses, and tractor trailers, you are putting your life at danger. You're putting my life in danger. You're putting lives in danger of people that are on that tour bus. And also, you're putting lives in danger of people around the situation, other drivers, because you want to squeeze it at the last second and be a complete jackass at interstate speeds. And am I pissed off about it a little bit? Yes, I am. Because the first thing y'all are going to do is go, he hit me. I want to sue. And this is your warning to not pick up people unless you're on the app. And this is your warning concerning commercial vehicles. Do not be a jackass or driving around these commercial vehicles and drive giving them room, because we have to make special maneuvers from time to time, things you don't have to do normally, in order to safely maneuver our commercial vehicles. And we have experts, lawyers, and so forth that will bury you, that will destroy you. It will have to honestly be the commercial driver's fault, and if it is, well then you have a leg to stand on. But if it's not, they will crucify you, because we can afford better lawyers and experts than most of you can. So be smart. Don't fuck with commercial vehicles. Give us plenty of room. Do not cut us off. You're playing with your life. And 2, do not pick up anyone when you're doing rideshare unless you're picking them up going through the Uber, Lyft, Triad, or Juno app, or whatever app you're using for rideshare. That $50 they gonna slide you ain't gonna do shit for you if something happens to you. But y'all don't hear me though, because tomorrow, if I go drive a bus tomorrow, some of y'all gonna still be being jackasses out there on the interstate. And guess what? I'll hear on News Channel 3, 10, or 13 that one of y'all got pushed into a Jersey wall being a jackass. Don't be a jackass.